So you are a speaker. You want to get your message out into the world, but you find that it's hard for you to book paid speaking opportunities. Maybe you're not really sure how to connect with the meeting planner. You're not sure how to connect with the conference planner, and you find yourself wanting to get paid to speak. Or maybe you're having opportunities to speak and you're doing a lot of free gigs, right? You're doing free workshops, free seminars. Maybe you're going live on social media free. Maybe you're doing free workshops, but you're not knowing how to really have that conversation to position yourself for people to give you money. Or maybe as a speaker, you have a book, right? And you have this beautiful book that tells your story and this beautiful book that you want to get into the hands of people. And right now the book isn't selling. And you find that you have more books in your garage, in the back of your car that are out there in the world. Well, I believe that there are three things. Yes, three things that if you fix in your speaking business, it will make a world of difference. Yes, these three things I believe every speaker needs in their speaker business. Now check this out. When you identify these three things and when you fix these three things, they will be responsible for your success as a speaker. Hello, I'm Cantor Simmons, creator of Monetize You Academy, and I want to thank you for jumping here on this video because you're watching this video, which lets me know that you are serious about getting your message out there. And I believe it's a great time for you to monetize your message. Monetize your message with your mouth, monetize your message with the things that you know, monetize your message into books, programs, courses, masterminds, and live events. And I want to show you how to monetize you. By the way, in this video, I'm going to deal with these three things that you're going to need in your speaking business, but I go more in depth in a training that I have. It's all about how to build an automated and profitable speaking business, where I talk about what you should be doing in your promotions before you actually get on stage. And then I talk about what you should be doing in your presentation while you're on stage. And then I talk about what you should be producing so that you can make money, passive income after the stage. If you want access to that training, type the word system in the chat box. Type the word system or comment the word system. I'll make sure that you get access to that training because it is genius. But it's also important that you understand that it takes a speaker bridge to help you really grow a profitable speaking business. So make sure, comment the word system and I'll send it over to you, or I'll drop the description or the link somewhere in this description. All right. So let me give you the three things that you're going to need in your speaking business. And the three things is a little bit of TLC. Yes, TLC. You're going to need a little bit of TLC in your speaking business. TLC. Now you say, Cantus, what is TLC? Now the T, the L, and the C, if you don't have these in your business, this is why your speaking business isn't working. Yeah, you can clearly tell with this TLC, when things are not working, go back to your TLC. If you want things to be fixed, go back to your TLC because this is going to put you in a position to make things work. All right. So let's deal with the first one. The first one is T is traffic. Okay. It's traffic. Now, one of the things that I realize is that a lot of people, a lot of speakers, it's not that you're not a great speaker. It's not that you don't have the right message. The issue is you're not getting in front of the right people who can book you to speak. You're not getting eyeballs on your marketing material. You're not getting enough eyeballs on your demo video. You're not getting enough eyeballs on how you can help organizations, schools, churches, companies, right? And the concern is that you have a traffic problem, right? So when you think about traffic consists of getting people to view, right? Traffic consists of getting people to read. Traffic consists of getting people to hear. Traffic consists of getting people to know who you are and what you're about. Now, one of the cool things that I'm seeing, not only in my business, but in the business of other speakers, is that this is a numbers game, but it's also, we're in a people game, right? I know we're in the age of AI and people think you can AI everything, but the reality is this: if you seriously want people to hear you, right, view you as an expert, as authority, be able to read and understand your message, they have to know you. So the idea is that you want to get eyeballs, okay? You want to get eyeballs. Got to put some lashes on that thing, right? You want to get eyeballs on your speaker assets, right? You know, you say, Candace, like, what are my speaker assets, right? Like, if people want to book you, you want to get traffic to your speaker assets. Now, what are your speaker assets? Your speaker asset is your speaker, right? Your website, right? Getting views, getting traffic to your website, getting eyeballs to your assets, to your demo video, right? One of the things that help you get booked is people seeing that you have the juice to be able to do what you say you can do in front of their audience. Okay. So you want a demo video to show people that you can do what you say you can do. So you got your speaker website, you got your speaker demo video. Then you have your speaker, check this out, your speaker reviews or testimonials, right? Or testimonials. People want to see, hey, have you been able to impact other people just like me before I choose to book you, right? So now that's an asset. And then not only that, you want to also have your speaker topics, right? What do you speak about, right? What topics are you known for? What solutions do you provide to the marketplace? We first person, like, we want to know that. The event planners want to know that. The conference planners want to know that. So you want to make sure that you have your speaker assets in place. I think that's spelled wrong there. Assets, I think it's 1 T, right? In place, and you want to make sure you're driving traffic to your speaker assets. Now, if you're having a traffic issue and you say, Candace, I'm not really getting people to my assets, well, let me know, right? I can help you with that, right? In my Speaker Bridge system, I show you in our promotion aspect of how we can make that happen, all right? So if you click the word system, I'll make sure I send that training to you. Don't have time right now to go into it here, but if you're having a traffic issue, you will not be able to position yourself in front of people, right? This is a Candaceism. I say it all the time. You are not in the speaking business. You're not. You're in the business of marketing your speaking services. So much so, if you're not getting traffic and eyeballs to hear, to read, to know, then your promotions are broken. All right. So the first thing that you want to fix in your TLC is your traffic. Okay. Here's the second thing that you want to fix in your TLC. And, I ain't gonna say this is debatable, but you want to fix your lead flow and your list. All right. You want to get leads on your list. Now you say, Candace, what is a lead? A lead is a potential client, potential customer that needs what you have, and they have the ability to pay. They have the ability to invest into your services. And not only having a lead, you want to make sure you get leads on your list. Okay. You want to get leads on your list. Now you say, Candace, well, I have a Facebook page. I got an Instagram page. I got a Snapchat page. I got a TikTok page. I got a YouTube page. Yeah. Okay. But guess what? Those are not necessarily leads on your list. Those are leads on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube list. How do I know? Because if Facebook dies tomorrow, what happens to your fans and your followers? If Instagram dies tomorrow, what happens to your fans and your followers? If Snapchat snaps tomorrow, what happens to the people? What happens to your TikTok people, right? So what you want to do is get potential clients, event planners, the people that have the ability to book you to become a lead to get on your list. Okay. Now, when I speak of a list, I speak specifically of getting them into or in your email system. Okay. Into your email system. Right. This way you can serve. This way you can follow up. This way you can have powerful conversations. Okay? And these conversations should also become conversion conversations. But guess what? If you do not have your ideal people on your list, how can you talk to them about the needs that they have? How can you talk to them about the problems that they have? How can you talk to them about how you can serve them? So number one, in your TLC, you want to have traffic. And number two, you want to have your leads or your list. And then thirdly, you want to take your traffic, convert them to a lead to become a list on your list where you can serve them through an email and have conversations with them, find out when they review speakers, follow up with them, be able to convert them, have conversion conversations. And then now that takes us to TLC, traffic, leads, and clients. Okay. Traffic, leads, and clients. You can also say traffic, leads, and conversion. Okay. You can also say traffic, leads, and cash. You can also say traffic, leads, and checks. You can also say traffic, leads, and or credit cards. Right? But the idea is if your traffic is not working, then we will never get people on our list. You say, Kent, I have a lot of traffic. People are coming to my website, coming to my assets, but they're not getting on my list. Okay, cool. Then now we have a list leads conversion problem. And you say, Kent, well, I got traffic. I have good people on my list, but they're not converting into a client. So that simply means, what booking system, what booking system do you have in place? What, it could be event calls do you lack? What systems do you lack that can convert them into now saying, yes, we want to bring you in to speak? Okay. So TLC, traffic, list and leads, turning them into a client, customer, checks, conversion. Where's your system broken? Is it broken here between your traffic and your leads? Or is it broken here between your leads and your conversions? Or maybe you're not getting enough traffic here. All right. But guess what? When you understand traffic, leads, and conversion, when it's time to sell your book, guess what? You got to get traffic for people to see the book and have the right conversation where they become a lead. And then now that lead, you can convince them to become a client because you can clearly communicate how this book is going to transform their business, transform their life, transform their organization. The same thing is true if you have a mentorship program or a coaching program. You're going to need TLC. But guess what? If your T is not working, you want to have a list of leads or a list of people that you can seriously work with and mentor, and then you won't have a system in place to be able to convert them. If you're trying to book speaking services, TLC. If you're trying to promote a book, TLC. If you're trying to promote a course or high ticket program, whatever it may be, you're going to need TLC. If people don't hear your offer, they won't buy your offer. If people don't see your offer, they won't buy your offer. If people don't know your offer, they will not buy your offer. If people don't hear you speak, they will not book you to speak. If people don't see you speak, they will not book you to speak. If people don't know what you talk about and how you impact them or their organization, they will not book you to speak. And it boils down to your TLC. Now listen, if I can help you figure out how this TLC is working, hey, comment down below. Let me know how I can help you. Or if you say, Candace, hey, I need to understand this system. I need to be understanding what I should be doing on the front end where my promotions is concerned. Like before I get on stage, I need to understand that. If you say, Candace, you know what? I got a presentation problem. I want to tell my story. I want to tell my story. But if you don't know how to properly craft a money-making keynote, then you want to get this system. And you say, Candace, I want to be able to have passive income and profitable, be able to automate my book sales, my courses, my programs. If you don't understand how to produce and productize your knowledge and expertise, you will have a problem. And I want to invite you to take advantage of a free training that I have. It's all about building an automated and profitable speaking business, okay? If you click the link down below in my description or comment the word system, I'll make sure that you have access to that because I want to make sure that at the end of the day that you understand business, right? You understand that business takes traffic. Business must have a list of leads, and then now converting those lists or leads into clients, customers, cash, credit cards, checks. Okay? I'm Candace Simmons, the coolest guy with 7.25 fingers. Hey, click the link down below, comment the word system, and let's get our TLC correct. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.